Come on in. It's good to have you back.
Hey, we have our second soap, part of a matching set from Barrister and Mann.
It's a beautiful morning with the Barbershop Duet.
Hi, I'm Marcus Klinger with Klinger Vocal Studio.
And I'm Sarah Vincent with Sarah Vincent Virtual Pilates.
But on Wednesdays and Saturdays,
we are the Barbershop Duet.
Hey, come on in. It's good to see you. We have a fun soap today. But first, a little something to mention.
A little something to mention. So, my lovely leaf razor that I got from Jason at the razor company for my birthday. So it comes in this fun prism color. Don't worry, there's no blades in there. But I also needed something to do with it when I was setting it down because it is very weighted on the bottom.
Got a nice weight to it.
And I found if I put it on the edge of the tub, it just would decide to slide it on its own. So it was making me a little nervous. And then I found that they have these fancy little holders. Even the razor company has it too. And you can have one direction, or you can flip it and have it go the other.
We're not sure
multi-purpose.
If there's
whether that's intentional or not.
But there you go.
And then there is also even a shower holder I just found. I haven't decided where to put it yet, but if you want to be able to hang it in the shower as well, they have all of these fun little matching pieces. So I was very excited to get everything in the same color. Of course, you have to do.
And it's so nice that now we each have our own.
And yours has a little stand on it too.
And I got my little stand. So anyway, little accoutrement to go with it.
Yes.
But,
things to add to our shave locker. And
company.
Every time we look at it, we just smile. So
indeed. And we've got a fun soap today. So if you were around a little bit earlier for our Adagio episode, Barrister and Mann has a companion soap to Adagio that we are very excited to look at today. Let's meet the soap. So we loved Adagio so much that we were informed that there was a bookend soap for Adagio, and it was called Presto, which makes perfect sense because I don't know about the ballet world. But in the musical world, Adagio being slow, like 60 to 72 beats a minute, Presto's as fast as you can go. It's up in the hundreds. So Presto's meant to be like Presto, Presto, fast, right? So that's the other
soap. And even when you'll see the logo, the label go by, there's the Adagio has the record, and this is kind of like the player.
Yeah, kind of. Okay, here we go.
All right. On the website, over the course of the past century or so, perfumery has made several leaps forward. The discovery of ionones, the creation of hedione, and its subsequent use in Dior Eau Sauvage, the development of amber molecules, and their pervading influence in modern masculines. All have presented significant advances in both artistic sensibility and technology, but one in particular is of such unique provenance, such untapped potential, that we just couldn't pass up the chance to give it our own spin. Say hello to Presto.
Wow.
That was a lot.
I feel like I've been given like important wisdom, right? Like something I need to be quizzed on.
Right.
Okay, let's see. The other side of the creative coin from Adagio, Presto, is built around the combination of leather and violet leaf, materials first smelled in Dior's landmark Fahrenheit cologne, which has gone on to influence a small subset of masculines in the years since. The unorthodox design imparts an astonishingly alluring diesel flowers-like character to fragrances that were inspired to produce something unique in order to take advantage of the structure.
Wow. Diesel flowers.
I'm not sure what that means.
But doesn't that make you want to sniff?
Take flowers and dip them in. I don't know what that means because that's how they make candy apples. Is they just dip it in. So I don't know. Maybe that's how they do it. But this is gonna be interesting. Okay. Let's find out what's in the box. This is the strong blue tape. We love to see the blue tape because no one's getting through this tape that's not supposed to.
No.
What do we have here?
All right. Yay, these are fun.
A lot of them crystal but these are so cool. I've got one over here. These are our shaving soap air fresheners, and they smell really good.
They really do.
I wouldn't be surprised if somebody cranked out a shaving soap that actually smelled like this, smelling like a shaving soap.
Okay, let's see.
I love little stickers from the razor company and thank you things and invoices and stuff. Oh,
that's a fun color.
Oh, she's pretty. Okay,
you gotta unwrap it. Oh, is it stuck? No.
No. Oh, so nice. I like these come bagged from the razor company.
Yes.
Whoa! Look at the guitar player. Look at the rainbow in his hair. I just love that. Oh, it's so cool. The
Oh.
purple.
It'll be such friends with Adagio on the shelf and the shaved
Look
head.
at that. I love that.
It's like neon lights, kind of.
Oh, it's so
Nice
beautiful.
logo, y'all.
Well, if we can at all judge this book by the cover, we are in for a
First
treat.
impression.
Yes, we did not get this from Barrister and Mann because we had a gift card. So
We did, yes.
We want to thank the Razor Company for getting this to us in a hurry. This is so cool.
Just a little
I don't know what this is going to smell like. Oh, building. Sealed for your protection.
Maybe are. Yeah,
Here we
you
go.
give her a whiff first. Think Adagio, and then
Oh,
see.
that's a pretty pour. Look at that. Okay,
They're
here we
all
go.
so different. It's fun.
Yeah. Okay, I'm excited.
Is it what you expected at all? Diesel flowers? No?
No, when I heard like the hint of gasoline, I was kind of bracing
Right.
for, some sense, or just a little bit.
Right,
They're
yeah.
meant to be super real and stuff.
No. I'm thinking Adagio, and I'm trying to think of why they would put them together. So I feel like the smells should be.
Until this moment, I thought, how in the world are they going to pair that description with what Adagio is?
Okay. But now,
They're best friends.
I see.
They're best friends. Okay. I don't even know where to start.
Okay.
It's fantastic. I don't know
What
where
are you
to start.
gonna
Okay, you do.
I just love this color combo alone, I gotta say. Selfishly.
Man, if any scent
Did you see the artwork?
smelled like the artwork. Y'all, this does, y'all.
Wow.
I know. Right?
I don't know what diesel flowers smell like, but if this is what they smell like, they're rad.
I'm a fan. It's not gasoline. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It's not gasoline.
No.
It's not.
It's clean. It's super
clean. But it's deep.
There's like a hidden, it's not musk, but it's something
But
that's.
there's a lot going on here. This is summery. See how this kind of
Yeah.
feels like it'd be like fall or wintry? Get that out of your head.
Yeah, no.
This is a summery
And it's
July
oddly-
and August scent.
It's more like a daytime
yes.
music festival outside without the patchouli at all.
Yeah.
But like something bright and sunny.
Right.
Like I was thinking like dark, grungy, I don't know.
These are the musicians before the show.
There you go.
Before
The
show.
high energy
when
openers.
they're in the Rolls Royce limo
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and everything smells beautiful. This is this. It
Yeah.
does. It's funny. This does smell like the kind of stuff that musicians wear.
Right.
Because I have hung out with a lot of musicians in my life, and I've had a lot
There's
of.
something like, it's not bubble bath, but there's something like a bubble smell, like a clean.
You're right.
I don't know how you make bubble bath because it's bubble bath. It's not body wash.
The
There's
very-
something else.
No, you know what it is?
What?
I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it right here. The very heart of the original powdered Mr. Bubble. Now, I don't mean the whole thing.
No.
But you know
just-
how the original Mr. Bubble had that ever so tangy scent right in the middle that would make your mouth water a little bit? That Mr. Bubble smell, the powder one that would give you infections, that one. That's the smell.
It's been a few
And
years since that was allowed.
it's just a little bit in the heart of this, but it's a little bit there for me.
It's something super clean.
And
like,
I love that it's in there because I have not smelled it since my last round of pills. It's been a long time. I used to really overload the bathtub with Mr. Bubble. So this just a little, that's the cleanness of this. It's not the whole thing. It's not, there's plenty more here around that. But I love that the kid in me is like, Mr. Bubble is a little bit in here. And then
really
it starts
wanna figure
building
it out, though.
sophisticated stuff around it.
I cannot figure it out.
Oh, well, they didn't leave any kind of listed notes or anything to help us figure it out, so it's on them. Yeah, folks, I really expected this to be more of like a jazz club or a dark, spicy scent, and it's not. It is a light, spicy.
It's very bright,
not light in
summery.
intensity, but light in like the scents, the spices, the flowers.
I want to
light.
say it's more citrusy if I had to pick, but I don't know what. I don't know what that
Maybe.
is.
Let's find out. Presto is built on notes of bergamot. There you go. Cedar. Love it. Musk. Yep. And then this. This is what gives it that. Rose. Lime, sandalwood, lavender, patchouli, amber, ginger, galabdinum, violet leaf,
Holy moly!
leather, jasmine,
I thought I smelled. Okay.
Woo! I do love soaps with a large amount of scent notes. I think it's a really cool way when they all come together, things that dense, they come together under the right skilled hand of the perfumer as something really creative and deep and imaginative.
None of them overpower the other.
No.
Like
That's
at all.
a good point.
Like I can't pick.
Right. When I take a big whiff, there is not one thing in there that jumps out at me. It is a perfect balance. And you know what? Somehow, in a lot of this, it's combining to give me a little of a powder smell, even.
That's why I said it wasn't musk. It was something else.
Right.
Like,
if there was like a rock and roll barbershop, y'all, this might be it, you know?
huh. It's just so bright and fresh and clean.
Right.
Like, there's no layer of darker tone.
When you hear leather, it's more like the suede version. It's more just like the clean versions of all of these smells. I'm getting a little tiny bit of the rose, but not like the top note of rose where you're like, that's rose. No, it's just like the heart of the rose and mixing with a little bit of the musk. And this is really great.
It's not my best lather mixing yet, but
that's a nice lather for doing it at a piano, I'll tell you. Should we do the patented Sissies or Amagine Coca cross whiff?
Yes.
They invented this on their shows.
Okay.
Huh.
They're pretty close, actually.
But they are different qualities.
Yes.
Yeah, this one, of course, with the water, it just breaks it open. I smell a little bit of wet stone in this now. Do you get that? Like, that's the clean.
That might be.
Like, beautiful water, wet stone.
Yeah, there is a watery smell to it. Limes, for sure.
Those kinds of things. That's what Presto is made of. I really thought I'd be getting a darker.
But I'm thinking like fresh cedar.
Yeah, I really thought I'd be getting a darker smell. This is beautifully light, y'all. Beautifully light. Like, this is not for a night.
It's definitely like, like Presto is like a ta-da. Like, it has that.
Yeah. Maybe that's what they came up with.
Ready. I don't know.
You know, like when you got everything on just right and you look up in the mirror, that's this moment.
I don't know how it's so bright without being too in your face.
Because I got to tell you, this label and the story leads me to a dark, smoky night. This is a bright morning where you're about to have a really fun day.
The last part, I don't know if you read this because I don't remember hearing it.
At a rock and roll barbershop.
It's gloriously fresh and inviting, and the faintest kiss of menthol in the soap only serves to add to its lightness.
That's
it is
nice.
very light.
See, they say lightness, right?
Perfect for the oncoming warm weather. Presto is a scent that you'll never want to be without. So far, I'd agree.
I believe that. Wow.
Yeah.
I was even going to ask you, how does this compare to Adagio? But they're so different. I can't compare them.
If I had to, I would say Adagio is a little more feminine.
Perhaps.
Just a little.
It's more fruit-based. This is more spice and wood-based, I think.
Right. That's the only, not even that they have to be, but one is just a little more fruity.
I think this goes deeper. I think Adagio is more, hi, I'm Adagio, and he's all there. This is more like, hey, and you gotta kind of get to know it a little bit. It's a little shyer.
But think of an actual musician. Like, they're very complex. They have a lot of layers.
Yes, and those are kind of the two kinds of musicians I know. Either like, hey, here I am, and I'm going to play something for you.
Listen to all my things.
And then there's like the genius drummer who's like just quietly alone
doesn't
in a corner,
even want an audience,
her book,
just doing,
and just kind of shy and just kind of high. And then when it's time, boom, 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 right? It's just that Presto, right?
So speaking of,
this is what
it's
they
a
would
deeper
smell
scent.
like.
Do we take it a little deeper?
Oh, we have to. Okay. So who would wear this? And normally I wouldn't ask that question because it's just sort of blind supposition.
Right.
But with this, I feel like Billy Joel at Madison Square Garden would smell like this. Mm-hmm. Right?
Clean. With a dash of like a little extra spice and zest and...
If you want to so British, like Paul McCartney, like just something like a rock and roll barbershop kind of smell.
And I do get why it's kind of intended for summer, which I'm glad we snuck this in as quick as we could.
I am too. Yeah, we played a little Tetris last night with our production calendar, and we decided to bump this up a little because it was summery. No, I'm super glad we did because it's so summery. I almost want to go for another walk now. is
Presto-
built around the combination of leather and violet leaf materials first smelled in Fahrenheit. So
maybe that they got their inspiration.
this is my favorite kind of homage. One that starts with something cool that somebody else did and got right, and then you build on it.
Like,
You
how
don't
do I
just
take that somewhere
recreate
else?
it.
Yeah.
Right. You're like, okay, let's use that as the ground floor and let's build up. Because I
And
feel like
I
that's
often
what
do
will.
that even in when I'm choreographing for a dance. I'll see an image of something of like,
Right.
wow, I could totally see how I could take that a different way or something. It's fun to see.
Yeah. And it's not many soaps where I really just want to jump on the email and ask the creator how they did this.
Yeah.
But I kind of want to jump on and ask Will right now.
How does it
Hey,
smell
with Presto, how did you do that?
so clean, so soapy, and so bright?
And so slightly leathery, without
with a
being
little
too
hint.
suede. You know, it's just a fantastic
We are perfectly
balance.
perplexed, I have to say.
Okay, you know what you got to do? You got to go get a computer. You got to get an email account. You got to get a password. You got to get onto the World Wide Web. You got to get over to this website. You got to get your own. So head over to barristerandmann.com to find this and a bunch of other cool stuff. Presto. There are just some lathers that when I use them, it just feels luxurious. It just feels like it's one of those special days where don't use this too often because it's just too special. And somehow that's what Presto was for me when I had my shave. And I have spent now a few days with the scent. And I love finding how they used those lighter scents and those florals to create the illusion of gasoline for my nose in just the best of ways. So, wow. I loved my shave with this, and it felt really good to let that razor just sort of scrape along my face with this in between me and it. So for scent intensity, 3.5, longevity, a 3. Thanks, Barrister and Mann. I can't wait for my next one. Welcome to Messages. So we just placed a pre-order with Barrister and Mann for their Hallows, their Halloween scent. And there are more a-coming. Yes. So if you know of any scents that generally come out about this time of year that you'd like us to cover, we are filling up our October calendar right now. Shoot us a message in the comments of this video. Let us know what your favorite seasonal is for Halloween and for fall.
Yeah, even maybe winter if you want us to keep an eye out.
We are so excited about how this community celebrates the holidays, and we are right there with you. So fingers crossed that we find some cool stuff this holiday season, and thanks for your help.
So I realized I was so excited to build my lather, I forgot to mention that this is actually a bowl I got from Barrister and Mann.
It's a great bowl. It's got a pattern on the bottom.
Yeah, and I really wanted one to set the brush on the side, and it fits my little hands very well. So
there are some soaps that when you smell them and you get to know them, they smell the same each time. Mm-hmm. Maybe 1 out of 7, 1 out of 8. For me, keeps getting better every time I revisit it, every time I pop it open in the shave locker. And so far today, I'm just so impressed by how just my inner child keeps liking this more and more.
And it's funny, like from the original description, I kind of was like, I don't know if we'll like it.
I know.
Just like, do we have to get it? Do we have enough room on the schedule?
We were pretty sure we were going to be in Camp Adagio, but I think you've got a couple of people jumping ship here over to Team Presto. So if you are also on Team Presto, if you've tried them both, let us know. If you're on Team Adagio, maybe we should form a little softball game and really decide which one of these is better. But, wow.
Man, I'm really glad we snuck this in.
I am really too. Hey, don't forget your next appointment with the Barbershop Duet.
You'll smell better just watching us.